Hello.
Hello.
It is it's not Friday.
It's not. It's not Saturday.
It's not Saturday. It's not even Sunday. It is Monday night.
It is the fourth best day of the week.
Yeah, if you want to call it that. Hey, welcome to Between Two Biomes, the show by two Chromie designers, four designers.
Four designers.
We talk about GS Pro, course design, everything. We rate some courses here. We have a lot of fun. But before we have too much fun,
Yes.
we want to give a shout out to the West Coast because
Yes.
things are pretty miserable out there, right, in Los Angeles.
Yeah, especially LA. So for anybody that's out there, I know we actually have friends that have lost houses. And so if you guys are going through that, hearts are with you, and you know we're praying for you and hoping for this ends soon and for a very quick recovery.
Yep. Not fun by any means, and our hearts are with you.
Yep, for sure.
And so, we're
To the
very
other-
upset. Now, we do bleed for Los Angeles, but we're also, you and I had a rough past couple, like
It
5
was a-
days.
It was a rough 5 days when it comes to our sports teams.
So last week, Texas and Penn State lost, and I did have an image of that, but
I
AI messed
yelled
up.
to Steve. AI messed up and did
Yeah.
not put my Longhorns in. Instead, they put the Aggies in, which is like you
Yeah.
can't AI. You can't do that. So
Yeah,
like
so
that's just,
so we bagged that one. So we've got Mashy crying for Denver here, and me crying for the Packers, and apparently we are now twins. So AI
we
thinks we're
apparently
twins.
are now twins. AI thinks we're twins, but I love that we have Between Two Biomes on our beer bottles though. Although
Oh, is that?
is
Oh,
that a
I
beer-
missed that. That's great.
Yeah,
Nice job,
it says-
Steve.
Yeah, nice. And I also find it interesting that we have a beer bottle, but we're still drinking bourbon.
Yes, yes. I don't. Yeah, AI is weird. You know, if who is the guy? Ian Summers, Andrew Ian
Yeah,
Summers,
yeah.
who keeps on saying that AI is going to
AI
start
is gonna
building all our
replace-
golf courses.
Yep.
Good luck with that, right? Good luck
Yep.
with that. And you might also notice I have a new microphone. I have a new toy here, right?
Yes, I'm
So-
jealous.
So if you hear me talking really sexy tonight and Mashy gets all excited, now you know why.
I'm excited.
yes.
I was so impressed by the size of that and the shape of that I went out and ordered one so that I could be just like you.
So Mashy has one literally in the mail right now. So next week we're both going to have these hot, so ASMR is coming your way, everybody.
I actually think it was set for a between 4 and 7 a.m. delivery tomorrow morning.
Yes, right. Now, half of this for the show, and half of it's for making tutorial videos too. So you guys will enjoy that.
Yep.
And Steve apparently took his bonus money that we didn't give him, and did
Funneled
some
it into-
yes, and did some enhancements for the show. And what's going to be great is during the whole show, we have these new cutscenes, right, for the segments. And Mashy hasn't seen these.
I haven't seen them yet. I've heard
Steve
about them.
has previewed them for me, but Mashy has not seen these. So, Steve, what's the first segment? Mashy, what's the first segment? You have to remind it.
What's behind the bar?
It's behind, so let's see what happens here.
What's behind the bar with Master and Mashy?
Well, look at that. Here we
That
are.
was pretty nice. Where's the music with it, Steve?
Yeah. I don't know where that came from. Hopefully, it's not copyrighted, right, or trademarked. Whatever.
I don't know. I didn't hear music, so
Oh,
I'm
you didn't
not
hear
sure if
anything?
No, I didn't hear the music. I saw
Oh,
the transition.
geez. Hopefully,
but so-
everybody else did. I heard it.
Hopefully, everybody else did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
So we got
I'm
to
gonna
figure out
turn
why
the
you
volume
didn't.
up a
All right.
little
We'll work on that for next time, Steve. Right. Yes, there was music. Okay. So what's behind the bar? I'm going pretty plain Jane. So I just have a beer tonight, but this is a new. So my favorite brewery is New Trail up in Williamsport, and they have this blood orange. Broken Heels. So Broken Heels IPA is my favorite, but this is now a blood orange Broken Heels IPA, and it's freaking fantastic. It's my new
good.
favorite.
Okay.
So
All
I've got a
right.
keg of this in the basement that I've been hitting pretty hard.
I've seen some blood orange brews out there. I've not tried one yet, and it sounds like it's a pretty good turnout. So it looks wheaty. Is it a wheat beer or is it a?
It's not it's a hazy IPA.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
what I really like, it's not. I've had some of those blood oranges, and some of them way overdo the blood orange. This,
Okay.
I can just barely taste it in the aftertaste, so I like it. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
We used to have a Colorado beer. It's now it's Blue Moon. It's everywhere now. Here, a little local brewery got bought by a national one. Who knows, 100 years ago, and now it's everywhere. But like that beer looks like with the blood orange flavor, like you should put like a slice. It looks like it. You should put a slice of orange.
Actually,
on the top
an orange slice would be very good in this. And I have to admit, I do love a good a Blue Moon with an orange slice in it.
I do too. I do too.
Summer beer. I love it.
It's a great. I love a Blue Moon with an orange slice on it. Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just doing a local 1927. It was the bottle that we talked about last week that the stopper broke off in it. And so I poured it into a decanter, and I've been slowly just going through the decanter. Now, I will tell you two things. One, I'm a sucker. I'm not a huge sweets guy. I like some sweets here and there, but I'm a sucker for a homemade chocolate chip cookie. And so, and I'm even a bigger sucker for mixing my bourbon and my homemade chocolate chip cookie. So we made chocolate chip cookies yesterday, my daughter and that guy. So I'm actually noshing a cookie and my bourbon at the same time.
Are you dipping it in there?
I'm not dipping. I'm not going that far yet. I'm not dipping, but I am doing a little bit of a bite and a sip and a bite and a sip. There's something to me about like the sweet and salty of a chocolate chip cookie with the bourbon that just goes well. I don't know why, it just does.
Yeah.
Now, I will also say I have bourbon on the way.
Oh.
So for the next, I think, several episodes, I should have several different bourbons to play with.
Did you get a subscription to something?
I did not, although my wife was like, I should get you a subscription to something so you stop buying bottles of bourbon. That's the thing. But I've been working with one of the new course designers helping with this course, and he pinged me yesterday and said, I got a bottle of a local small batch bourbon heading your way for all your help. So I should be here sometime this week, I hope.
That's exciting.
And then I like that. And then I burned the gift card I got from my employees.
Yeah. I heard about that.
I burned 100% of it and we got like 5 bottles.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got a lot going on.
So there should be some nice stuff coming over the next few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's go now. You really need to hear the audio on this one for it to be really good. So if you don't hear the audio, I'm gonna have to tell you what it says. So
okay, let me turn my side up a little bit. Okay,
let's see if you can hear this.
Now is the time Master and Mashi brag about their non-existent golf careers. Go grab a drink and come back in 10 minutes.
So you probably didn't hear that.
I love that, but I didn't hear the audio. But I love the transition.
And I think I was looking over here at Steve. It's going, and we know the problem for the next show. It'll be fixed. But
okay.
So what it did, it said, "Hey, this is Master and Mashi's. It didn't advance the slide though. Golf story. Go ahead and go get a drink and come back in 10 minutes."
So true.
Yes. So my golf story is, so the golf sim, my indoor league continues. We have 3 weeks left in the indoor season, and then we go to the playoffs, right?
I see. I know I recognize those names. They're
so
Donnie.
Yeah, everybody up here except for 2 guys. So Nick and Tom are the only ones that didn't go in the trip.
I was going to say Nick and Tom, I don't know, but everybody else I recognize. Oh, who's Stone Sniffer?
It's Stone Cipher. He was he roomed with us. Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, Stone Cipher.
Yeah, so Brian had to drop out of the league. So that's why he has a 0. So he couldn't play this year. He had some things going on, personal things going on. So he had to drop out of the league. So that's why he has a 0. But look who's at the top there with 15 points.
I see that with 15 points. Someone's hitting the ball. Well, we've been playing in the new designer league.
Yes.
And you've been playing pretty well. I thought we put a decent show. I mean, we didn't do the 10 under that. We thought we showed pretty well.
Right. We didn't. And I played one of my rounds today at a few extra minutes, and I was doing great. At one point I was -2, and then in typical Master fashion, I blew up.
And which was at the fold
yes
course. Yeah,
and I
it's a
blew
great
up.
course.
So, yeah, it is a good course. It is a good course.
I finished 4 under with a 25
I
put
saw that. That was no joke.
on 18. So that was legit round. I was happy with that.
Yeah, that was no joke.
And I had some really strong. I mean, that whole round, I think my average ball speed was 144 that whole round. That was my average in GS Pro. So like it's coming together, man. It's starting to really come together.
Yeah. So we might have to, like in the
you.
golf story, we might have to do some updates in the future when we have like a leaderboard and stuff on some of these things to.
We might have to show. That's a great. We
on the
should
designer
show,
clubhouse. Right.
I like that, the designer clubhouse. Yeah, exactly. I think it's great. Well,
so if people don't know, who is it? Strong Design Studio went out and begged Cook, and Cook made a clubhouse in SGT, and it's just a bunch of designers that we play and every week, and he's doing a great job. I do not want his job as the commissioner of that league.
I don't either.
Because you're not going to make everybody happy, right?
Yep.
I'm just happy to play. You thank you so much for doing this. It just gives me something to look forward to every week. And honestly,
it's a great group of guys to play with too. They're a lot of fun, and the chat that we have going. There's a lot of design chat in there, but also just a lot of shit talking and golf and stuff like that.
The funny thing is, he keeps on asking for everyone's opinion on stuff, and of course, you do that, you're never going to get one.
No,
it's going to say something different.
No, but we got guys like Bangini and Brian, and it's a good group of folks that are in there. So maybe we need to start in our golf story showing a leaderboard of.
I think so. Yeah, we can get away from my boring indoor home thing, and then yeah.
I have a golf story, quick, small golf story, but not really. Yeah, not really. I mean, it's not outdoor golf season. There we are.
You're good.
I did my first. How do I say this? My first YouTube stream yesterday with a guy. He's not a designer, but he's a GS Pro YouTube streamer. He streams his rounds. He goes by the name of Hazel Rocket.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Not the Hazel Rocket O. That's the designer.
Oh, it's a different.
Different guy. He goes by Hazel Rocket. Really great guy. He lives up in New England. And ironically, he plays outside, even in the wintertime. Like he's got a little setup outside, and he's freezing cold, and he's like, But he goes through and he plays a bunch of courses. And I saw one of his videos, and it was one of my courses, and I just chimed in and said, "Hey, thanks for playing it." And he was like, "Hey, great course." So we kind of got chatting, and I was like, if you ever want to play a course with a designer, let me know. And he reached out, and we set it up. And so I think Run Put a Run has played with him once before, and then I did a first stream, and we had a blast. We played actually Denver Country Club before it got released. We pulled it off the beta server and played through it, and like an hour and a half, and played 18 holes as a scramble, shot like 6 or 7 under, and it was a fun. And there was like 20 people or so watching over the course of the stream and chatting back and forth. It was alive. It was actually a lot of fun.
We need to get together and do our scramble.
We do need to get together to do our scramble this week. Yeah. So shout out to Hazel Rocket. Thanks for having us on.
Nice.
He talked a lot about
That's
B2B
awesome.
and gave a link to those guys to come watch our show.
Very nice. All right. Next segment. All right, Steve, let's see if this one works. Here we go. Now, Mash, you're not going to hear the sound, and I don't think it matters for this one, but here we go.
And now we proudly announce our graduating builders. Welcome to Blue.
I didn't advance the slides. Okay.
All right. We have some new designers, some new designers this week.
Designers. And what we decided, I don't know if we mentioned this on the last show or not, but we decided to let ChatGPT come up with some images of these guys. So we got 3 new guys. Ren.
We need to put the golf course up there that they did. Ren did.
Well, we'll see them in the new courses though, so that's fine.
Yep, that's true. And Supernova 06 and Bear 10450. I bet you didn't realize that's what you all look like.
Yeah, that's really interesting, right? And next week, I think we're getting a course by Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yes.
All doing. Yep.
Yeah.
They're the
all
new
doing
course
courses
designers.
now. Yeah. So yeah, so
idiot.
feel free to. These are your new Discord, personas if you want to use them.
Oh, I love it. I love it. They should put that as their avatars in Discord.
Now, interesting. Like, so we kind of like put random stuff in Chat GPT, and this is kind of what they come up with. Like, so Ren, we said, hey, since he did a course in Finland, we were like, hey, he lives in Finland, and that's apparently what Chat GPT thinks Finland looks like. I don't know, right? Apparently, all the houses look exactly the same in Finland.
Supernova likes to design virtual golf courses and play with oversized balls.
Yes. Yep. And then Bear likes to play with really short golf clubs, but I don't know why.
I don't know how that. Yeah, and he has a robotic arm.
It turned him into a robot somehow. I don't know. So Bear apparently is a AI robot. All right.
Congrats on being blue, guys. Welcome.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. All right. So that brings us, I think, to the new courses, right?
And now we present the newest courses released to the GS Pro platform.
All right. So new courses. Let's jump into it with a little bit of new course music here.
I think we had, 19 new courses?
19 new courses this week, yeah.
No.
19.
No.
So let's go, first of all, one of our blue guys here. Down in Mesquite, Texas, Bear did the Mesquite Golf Club.
Yep.
And then our buddy Gojo Holo did Remedy Oak out in Dorset, UK. We got Passfield Golf Course by JG in Springfield, Illinois. Bel Air Golf Course. Oh, this is an executive course by Jay
executive
Pruitt.
course, yeah. It's the Fresh Prince plays there a lot.
Yes, the Bel Air, yes, exactly. And Buffalo Trace Golf Course.
I meant to go look this up to see is this
like
related in any way to the actual Buffalo Trace?
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna look this up while we're doing this.
Yeah, because I was very intrigued by that as well.
I meant to go look it up and I forgot.
While you're doing that, let's go on. We got another by Jay Pruitt, Muskogee Golf Club in Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. We got Eagle Bend by Casey Simking in Kansas. And then we go out to Denver. And guess what? This is finally a course in Colorado by our buddy here, Mashy. Congratulations, buddy, on another release.
Thank you.
We have Candlestone Golf Resort in Belding, Michigan by Mr. M. Seaman. We got Golden Eagle Golf Club in 50 Lakes, Minnesota. What a cool name. 50 Lakes, Minnesota by Nathaniel Daniel.
Yep.
Falcon Crest Cadet 9. So 3 courses by P-Toad. We got Falcon Crest Cadet 9 in Kuna, Idaho. We got Falcon Crest Freedom 9. Another one in Idaho by P-Toad, same city. And then we got Falcon Crest Championship Golf Club in Idaho by P-Toad.
All I can hear is the theme song from the 80s show Falcon Crest going through my head every time.
I never watched that show. I've heard of it.
Oh,
all right, hum it for me. I want to hear it.
It's a big fanfare starting with a trumpet, and I have to hold on. You have to look it up, and I have it in my head, and I don't know. It's like na 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 na. I don't know, something like that. All
right. So moving forward. So there's a town in Colorado called Dyersville, apparently, where this guy named R. Dyer lives.
Out of my backyard.
If it existed, right?
If it existed.
So R. Dyer released Neighborhood Golf. We're going to talk a little bit more about that one. And then we have another blue guy here, Ren. So this is Perkanama, Finland? Perkanama, Finland.
It is the Finnish version of Panama.
Yes, exactly. Yes, something like that, right?
I want to know how Ren got the rights to do a Finnish course from Amache.
Yes, right. Yes.
I thought Amache had rights to all exclusive rights.
Maybe Ren is Amache's pen name, right?
Maybe they're one of this name. Yeah.
We talked about this in the last show that we think a lot of designers have pen names or something that they won't release a course, but for some reason.
Do you know what my designer pen name is? It's Master Blaster.
Nice. There you go. That's a good partnership right there. So this was, I thought for some reason in my head that Marco Simone, that this course was out forever, but it isn't, and it's surprised. Why has it taken somebody so long to do this course?
I don't know. It's a great question. I actually, for same thing, when I saw this, and I was like, oh, it's just a Ryder Cup version of a course that's already been out. But
yeah,
no, it's not. It's like a whole release.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that. Then we have another blue guy, Supernova, in Springfield, Illinois, with Panther Creek Golf Country Club. Panther.
NT.
60% of the time, it works all the time. Isn't that like Panther? It was something Panther cologne, was it?
It's yes.
Black Panther cologne, whatever. Southview Country Club by the Golf Ploy, and we have Trump National Golf Club. So T Squared is the new Trump National guy. Right?
I think T scored. Has he done every Trump course so far?
T scored. I think just about every Trump National golf course out there he has done.
I think so.
Right.
I think so. I think he's kind of got the lock on him.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's got Trump cryptocurrency or Trump NFTs that he traded to do the rights for doing these courses.
Yes, exactly. So that wraps us up, and you know what that does? That takes us to the MPOWS.
And now we present Master and Mashi's Must Play Courses of the Week. Boom!
All right, the MPOWS.
Nice.
I'm very excited. I'm very disappointed, I should say, that you can't hear the music. So, well, that'll all be new for you next week too, apparently, right?
Well, when I rewatch the broadcast, I'll hear it all.
Yes, there you go. Right. All right. So the MPOWS. Let's jump into the
first one.
The first one here. So, congratulations to T Squared. So another MPOW for T Squared for Trump National Golf Club in Los Angeles. I actually really played this one with the guys yesterday. We loaded this one up, and 4 of us played through and had a really good time. It is not an easy course by any means. It's it's etched into the side of like a hill.
Yep.
So it's
it kind of curves up and down around the.
It reminds me of so I did Glacier Golf. It kind of reminds me of Glacier Golf, but like not as extreme as because Glacier Golf was a fantasy course. It kind of reminds me of that, the way it was built. But so he did a great job on this. So first tee shot, very majestic. And one of the main reasons I loaded this one up is because it's out in Los Angeles, makes me feel good. And interesting enough, like we all loaded this up and we were kind of half joking, not really. We're like, oh God, what's the status of this golf course, right?
Fair, yeah.
I mean, are the wildfires affecting the golf course? I don't know. Really cool. He actually had animated tee markers. So
I thought that was really cool. The animated flags moving on the tee markers was great.
Yes. So the one flag there is exactly the same as the flag on and I think this is a first in GS Pro where the flag on the tee markers is the same as the flag stick flag
on the hole. Yep.
Yes, on the hole. So that was really cool. Overall, just like really good. I love the cliffs on here. I love the looks of the houses up in the distance. It was interesting. It kind of looked like to me like a big vineyard. I know it's not a vineyard, but it like gave me that look. And this is not what I imagined in my head for Los Angeles to look like. Where's Los Angeles in all this?
And I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming LA. I mean, this is along the ocean, so I'm assuming LA is down, like way down, like in that far right corner somewhere down there. I don't know where in the LA area this is, but just given the orientation of the ocean. But I will say that, like that's not sat. I mean, I know it's a sat shader, but it looks like he painted those cliffs in Photoshop or something. Like I don't know, like unless he got a really great sat. I mean, the cliffs look great. They look really good for just being a standard sat shader, you know?
Yeah. The only disappointment is unless you go out and fly around like we did, you really don't see them.
Correct. You just don't see them, but they're just really well done. I think my only thing that I didn't love the tile effect on the water on the ocean.
Yeah, you and I both agreed on that one.
Yep, it's a little bit too repetitive too quickly, and it's Lux water, so it's easy. It's pretty easy to make it the tile effect go away. But again, even then, you don't see it. You see it. None of the holes really go down to the ocean; they go alongside of it, and there's trees. You don't really even see it that dramatically. It's just more, and when you fly over it and see it.
Yeah. I think there were some posts recently for some new guys using, if we want to talk, if we would say our tip of the week is if you're loading up Lux, load up the demo scene and go to the water in the demo scene, and then you can actually copy that water out as like your starting point for your ocean in your regular scene. And then it's a really good place to start. And then you can start to like duplicate it, right? And then you can start to tweak the changes in it. And if you really screw it up, you can go back and just grab it again and just figure out there's a shit ton of different settings in the ocean, like settings for Lux water. And you don't know half of them are. You just got to play with them.
Yeah, I do. And it's funny. That's what I do. I don't use Lux all the time just because, I've
big bodies of water is the only time
you need
I
a
use it.
big body of water to use it.
Oceans and gigantic lakes.
It's funny you say that. I do the same thing. I load Lux, and the first thing I do is load up their ocean view, their ocean scene, and I copy the settings out of the ocean scene, and then tweak colors and tweak wave strength, things like that. And it gets you, the scene will get you 90% of the way there.
Yep, exactly. Yep, do the same thing. So cruising, like in the course, there's a lot of sound effects, which are pretty. Now, when I was playing with the guys, I had the sound pretty low because we were trying to watch some football while playing the game. But I kept on hearing in the background. It sounded like someone was like razzing you, like hitting certain shots and like kind of making fun of you. Like a lot of people ask for, is it John from TG, the golf club that they want that
TGC.
back? I don't agree with that. That's neither here nor there at this point. But it sounded like there were some sound bites in there which are making fun of you. But what I got a kick of was Biden and Trump driving around the golf course together. It was freaking great.
And talking. Like there's animation on it. Like
that's
there's
probably what I heard, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice job. That was really well done. Really appreciated that. So cool water. So, of course, he does a great job on reflections. I love the houses in the background. Looked really good. Really felt like California to me. And then there's another look at those amazing looking cliffs.
Cliffs down to the beach, down to the water. It looks great.
Yeah, he did a nice job. So congratulations on another impact.
Yep, great job, T-Squared. Nice job.
Then we move on out there to Dyersville, California. And we have Neighborhood Golf by R. Dyer.
R. Dyer, yeah.
And so this is obviously with the popularity of Bryson's challenge, right? With that whole takedown drama that happened.
Yeah.
I thought, I did think that this R. Dyer would be all over this. And he was.
I figured too.
I mean, not only is he all over it, but he turned around something. To do this quickly as well is pretty cool. And I think this satisfies that thirst that a lot of these people had for this, hitting over houses. So we just did this like 9, it's not even 9, like 6 and 3/4 block of houses in this little tiny neighborhood.
How did he know that that's my neighborhood and where I live?
Yeah, right. And I'm curious why he chose because he's a Michigan guy, right?
Yeah, I know. He could probably get me. He did it solely so I can say, "Get out of my
he just to piss you off." Exactly. And Ryan, let me know. Did you build all these houses? I know you got a lot of talent. You can whip these things out really quick. None of them look terribly familiar to me, but I could also see maybe you browsed and just found. I mean, anymore, there's so many. There's the assets that we have in Discord. You browse through. There's so much crap in there now that you can use.
Yeah, but I want these houses. Like I know he built them for himself, but I want.
Yeah,
these
I mean,
houses
most of them
so
are kind of
bad.
square. He could probably like Ryan can whip this shit out really quick.
But I still want a pack of Ryan houses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to do a collab with him someday. I promise. I work so damn slow and he works so damn fast. So first of all, if you load this up, don't load it up in practice mode. load it up in the regular mode, and go to the practice range. And then when you go to the
Right.
practice range, you get this great like warm up. You get this little chip and beer cups. You get darts, so a dart board goes up there, and you can hit darts on the board. And then the pool climb, I thought that was one of the best ones, like the random pool climb. It's what's really great is that this is the perfect warm up for this course because the holes are really short, and it's almost like an extended kind of like chip and putt, a little bit longer than a chip and putt. And this is the perfect warm up for that. So, you were thinking definitely as you did this, Ryan. So nice job. So then you go to the first, and this one definitely looks a little Bryson is like that modern home.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't think they can do a takedown on this. If it is,
No, I think it's too different. It's too different.
I mean, they can always send a letter. The question is,
I mean, sure, they can send a letter,
send
but
a
like it's
letter.
not. It's too. I think it's so different.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it. Bryson's drive. I mean, no, I think there's so much different. But anyway, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, very different. Same. I guess I should say it's just the same style of house. That's about it. Modern.
Yep.
Right.
Modern house.
But he mixed it
This
up.
is
So,
cool.
so now we're hitting out of the back of a boat. Now, the only thing, and I know, Ryan, you can't do this. It would take something from GS Pro. It would be really cool if the boat rocked and
a little rock.
changed your lie as you're
as
there.
you're going.
Now, I know that's total, like, don't freaking bother doing this. I know ATP, it would be kind of cool
Don't.
if your lie changed like 1 or 2 degrees as you're standing there. But that'd be pretty
You
funny.
have people getting motion sickness playing GS Pro.
Exactly. Yeah. Hitting off the roof of this house, down into the greens. This one, you're hitting across the road. There's cars driving by, so you're landing right in front of this person's pool. Oh, Ryan, if you want the bikini girl from
Kapalua?
from Kapalua, let me know. I'll hook you up. You can put her in by the pool if you want.
Put her by the
right?
poolside. Yeah,
Yes.
I like it.
Yep. And then I think this was 18. We're just hitting out into an island green, right?
Love
So,
it.
yeah, nice job, Ryan. Congratulations on the MPOW. All right, so then we head to look at this. Denver
look at
Country Club in
this.
Denver, Colorado. Who never would have thought you would have done a course in Colorado, right?
Who would have thunk I did a course in Colorado?
Now, the first thing before I even loaded this course, I looked at this. Look at the course difficulty on this son of a bitch. Dude.
I don't know. I don't understand. I honestly don't know why it is saying that. It was 10 out of 10 at one point.
It was 10.
Ironically,
She
it was
spared us
10.
a little bit.
I spared you 0.1. Right. Here's the funny thing. We had a chat going in Discord earlier this week before I published this that there are no 10 out of 10 courses. And I was like, what? I think Texas
I thought we
Star-
had a didn't we have a putt course that was a 10 or something?
Oh, I don't know, but I was referencing like the Texas Star course that we did that got an MPOW. I think maybe Mangini did that one, but it was a 5-star difficulty, it was when we had the 5 stars as opposed to the 10 out of 10 rating. And then sure enough, I put this with the greenskeeper and it comes up as 9. It came out as 10 of 10 initially. So I don't understand why it is, to be honest with you. There's no reason for it to be.
Is 5,289 feet. Is that exactly a mile? Did you do that on purpose?
5,280 feet's a mile exactly.
So why didn't you just make it a mile, man? Come on.
Because it's 5,289 when I did the elevation estimate to it.
You just could have made it 80 and made me happy about it, all right?
You've driven by this course, by the way, about 10 times on the way.
Oh, really? When I was out there?
Yeah, we drove past it on the way to Fossil Trace. We drove past it on the way to Laws. You drove past it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, that's right. I remember driving by and then the guard up in front giving me dirty looks.
Yeah, this is a tough
They don't
course.
want me anywhere near this.
This
right?
is exclusive. You can't play. You got to be a member. They're restricting who can be a member. I've been lucky enough to play this course twice. Now, listen, I've been here 25 years. I've played it twice. So I have played it, but it's very, very difficult to get on and play. You have to know a member to get on and play.
Now I do have to say they have the most boring driving range I've ever seen in my life.
It's just a
It's
boring driving
it's
range.
just a ball in the middle of fairway.
You know what's funny? I forgot
They
to
don't-
put anything out there.
Yeah, that was just. I didn't tell you this in pre-show because that's what I was going to say. I was like, this is the
Oh
most
my
boring driving range I've ever. You don't even get a bucket of balls. Like you
I
get one
completely
ball and they send you out.
forgot.
This is your warm up. You get one ball. You go out to the driveway,
Oh,
the
that's
driving range,
funny.
and you just put your ball down and you hit and you're done. Then you go play.
Well, I know what the first update will be now. At least there's a driving range. Half the courses that got released this week didn't have driving ranges.
You can put that big pyramid of balls that the intern piles up out there.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So heading off for the first tee box, the first thing I noticed is that off to the right, like the clubhouse with like the tennis, like
Yeah,
everything over
tennis
there?
courts,
Okay.
pool off to the right.
Has
There's all
anyone ever
fenced
gotten
off.
killed by someone like me golfing and just shanking one, like slicing one to the right? Because it looks like very exposed to me.
It is, and there's a parking lot right behind there as well that goes that fence that's off to the right, kind of like by that tree out there north, just north of your cursor.
Yeah.
Is cars parking lot. So you can, if you slice this thing off to the right, too far to the right, you can get it into a parking lot. So like I said, it's in the middle of downtown. Like there is not a lot of land.
Yeah.
So it's an old course. It's been around for almost 100 years.
See, what I
so
see right now, I don't want to play this course because if I showed up there and played, I would be so nervous about teeing off. I would totally.
it's the first tee shot is a little tough because you just got to make sure you go straight or left.
Yeah. You know what happens, right?
You just hit it right.
Yeah. So you took the real logo, put it on the tees, right?
Yep.
And then took that out and put this real logo on the flags. Of course, spent some time doing that. Make it look really nice.
Easy to do.
A creek going through, some really beautiful dense grasses, and then you actually, so your bunkers.
I shaded and painted the I don't know what to call them, not northern, but the upper edges of all the bunkers that were sloping up to where it was like shadow. Tried to create a little shadow effect of the terrain shadowing into the bunker.
Yeah, so it gives it a little bit more depth. And the nice thing is, like, no matter the person loading up the course, no matter what they do with their lighting, you're still going to see that.
It's still going to see it. It's not part of advanced lighting. It is actually shade. It's part of the shader. Yep.
And then, actually going back here, you can see there's some buildings in the background here. And then we got the Denver skyline. And interesting enough, that is actually use the blender tool to do this. So it is the shape of the skyline, right?
It's not the exact texture of the buildings. They are the buildings in the right heights, in the right placement. So I use the BLOM tool inside a blender to pull the entire downtown skyline.
How long did that take you?
Oh, honestly, once you know how to use the tool and set it up properly, it probably took 15 minutes.
Oh, once you know how to set up the tool and use it.
Yeah, it's not. It's
right,
a little bit. It feels a little bit like making, because you got to go get a
is it a plugin?
Like
it's a blender plugin. Yeah,
it's a blender plugin, and I a year ago I purchased the professional version to get higher end textures and stuff. But and matter of fact, if you notice, every single building, you look underneath the trees there, all of those houses that are down kind of below that.
Oh, they're from the tool too.
Yeah, I literally grabbed about a 5-mile area around the course.
Yeah, so
then just dropped them as a one giant FBX into Unity.
Yeah, that's really cool. So like new designers, this is where you have to know the difference between something that is just kind of an like you see that in the background. Now I'm zooming up on it, so you can obviously see that these aren't real buildings, but this is what the golfer sees, and it's perfect for that.
And you put a little fog in there, like you got just enough fog to make it look like it's in the distance back there. Yep.
Because most guys aren't zooming in and checking things out like I did. And then you did a pano in the background, right? Those are the real like the Rockies back there.
They're the real Rockies. They're the real pano. The problem I had was it's not a pano. The pano distorted everything, and I don't know if it was the size of the pano, but it warped the mountains around. So I was on. So the front side of the course kind of faces towards this downtown in the mountains. The back side of the course faces out east, which are the plains. And on most of the holes going east, I was seeing mountains because the way the pano wrapped around as a circle. So I ended up doing the same activity or the same technique, but instead of wrapping it on a pano, I wrapped it on a horizontal plane that lined up with where the mountains go.
Cool. Very nice. Looks really good.
Thank you.
Now I also had a lot of fun on the course. The course itself was really fun to play. So here's a good example. We got a little bit of elevation here, 165, par 3, makes you hey, I'm going to hit it over the water, take the risk there, coming up short. But overall, there's some like really fun courses, like some holes here where you're talking about some, on the one on the left here, got an OB on the right. Okay. The one in the middle, this is the course that the hole I just showed you, we're hitting over the water.
Yep.
The one on the far right, I love tee shots where, one way or another, you got to decide when you drive how far you think you can carry over that penalty, that the red marks on the right over that stream that you had throughout the course, right?
Yep.
So that was another fun hole. Another par 3, we're hitting over water. Par 5, where at the end you're getting really tight to that stream. And then, I started to look, so there's this hole on the right. So this one was like the one on the right here is fairly wide open. But then I was looking at like there's like this inner OB there. Did you notice like the inner OB, like in the middle one on the left and then the other one, it's on the right. Did you see that? Do you know what that is? What is that? Like, there it is. Like, dude, what is that?
That is the driving range, which looks like a...
Dude, did you not think about this?
I put that in there just for you, just for.
I don't know what you're thinking, but so I had a couple course suggestions. All right.
Okay, great.
I would say put a fountain at the top and then put some brush and shrubs along the bottom. I think it would make the drive. I think it would make the driving
would make it.
Yeah, like you put a water fountain at the end.
Yep,
it would look really good, and more shrubs so that the driving range is more shielded from the rest of the course.
More shielded from the rest of the course.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I agree. I think it's perfect. I think that's update number 2.
Yes. All right. So drop a pile of balls in the driving range.
Yep. Put some bushes around there. Put some shrubs.
Yes. Yep. All right, so I'm glad. So congratulations on your MPOW there, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy.
So that leads us to
good.
the
Nicely done.
Well, let me. I think we just do the intro. Oh wait. So wait. Let me do a. All right. So we're going to transition to our annual award show. All right. Yay. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2nd annual SOG Awards, where golf course design meets high drama, high scores, and just a dash of broken monitors. Tonight, we celebrate the heroes of GS Pro and OPCD, those virtuosos who transform pixels into pristine fairways and bunkers that make us all question our life choices. Here is Master Blaster, broadcasting live from his office, where the only rough is the carpet his dog shit on, and Mashi, coming to you from his grandma's basement, which doubles as his exclusive golf simulator suite, laundry room, and playroom for his son. Together, they are here to honor the creators who prove that the real magic of golf lies in making your friends rage quit from 4,000 miles away. So grab your virtual clubs, pretend you're not in pajamas, and let's tee off this forgettable evening of celebration.
Oh, yeah. Here we are. Yes. Yes. It's the best time of the year. Friday might be the best night of the week, but January is the best time of the year when we can do the SOG Awards.
The Emmys, nothing on us.
No.
Grammys,
Emmys, Oscars, Screen Actor
Guild.
F them.
Everybody's lining up to go to the SOG Awards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I mean, you look sharp. You look very nice. Nicely done.
You look amazing. I have to say,
I got sparkles.
A little glimmering there, some sequins.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I love it.
Got to keep my Titleist hat on to be true to my brand.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So a whole new set of awards for a new year. So looking back, let's jump into it. So what do you say?
Let's go.
So let's go to the advancement of the year. right?
Can
So
Steve move us down to the bottom
let's
and
do.
small?
How about that?
Or something like
I
that.
think
That
that
works
might
good.
work. Yeah.
Good, good, good.
So, advancement of the year. So, this is an award where we talk about, what advances in the OPCD feature set, move golf courses along, move, the graphics along, move the course play, the experience in GS Pro.
Yep.
So, this year, the winner of the advancement is the Pano Cylinder by Jay Rockaway. He was the first one to do it, and he so kindly, which is just like this community does, he created a video showing everybody how to do it, and now everybody's doing, not every course, but it's just another option to add to your course, the Pano Cylinder. So congratulations.
But it added so much depth, the ability to capture the real world view of outside your course, and a lot of courses before this would just fall off. So I feel like we felt like it was probably the biggest technological advance that we saw over this last year.
Yeah, not only the depth, but you could get the real world scene, the distant scene out of your course. So well done.
Really well done.
Congratulations, Jay Rockaway. Thank you very much for that one. So next award, fantasy course of the year. Right.
There were some good ones out there too. There was some really good.
I felt like this was the big year for the fantasy course. Like prior to this, there were like a handful that came out. They were like more like based on real courses. But now, like the fantasy course, like, man, like it is some of these, like, you're just flat out tripping, right?
And I feel like there's almost two kinds of fantasy courses. And also I feel like, I think people at one point were like, fantasy courses, I want to play the real. I think there's so many good real courses on GS Pro, and all the big name courses are there, that fantasy courses are gaining more traction. And I think within fantasy courses, there are fantasy real type courses, and then fantasy courses, you know what I mean, like something that will never, it's not trying to, it's golf in a different way.
Whispering Pines is one side, and then on the other side we have stuff like, let's just announce the winner is Sanctuary Moon.
Congratulations,
by Greg McDonald, right?
Yep, great job, Greg. Couple of great fantasy courses by you, but Sanctuary Moon just for us kind of took the cake on all of the fantasy courses. So nicely done.
And I think what you've done, I see Greg out there doing some stuff, and some other people doing some courses, and I think what we've done is we've turned the corner there where we're much more accepting with these courses and have a good time with them. So
agreed.
Congratulations.
I'm waiting for an SGT fantasy course league to show up, because there's going to be enough of them at some point to run a whole league. Yep.
Prolific Designer of the Year. Now,
this is a new award.
This is a new award. Yep. And so this is someone who, I mean, you can have people that release a shitload of courses, right? But this winner released a lot of courses, and I felt like every week he has a new course, but they're all pretty darn good.
Good.
Right?
Correct.
So his workflow,
quality level of this person is like just always good. Like it's
always good
in a good way. Yeah.
Yep. So he's not just cranking quantity out, he's doing quality as well. So the winner of the 2024 Prolific Designer of the Year is Jay Pruitt.
Jay Pruitt.
Congratulations.
Nicely done, Jay Pruitt.
Yep.
Congratulations, bud.
So next one is what we're going to call the DPC Award, which stands for the award. And now DPC, like if you guys know that when we do like it's not if we're renaming a course, quote unquote, we're doing DPC, right?
Correct.
But this award is someone who designs some really nice courses. Someone who I think is not only a part of the community by helping other designers, asking questions on Discord, encouraging others, but he's also just, I think, a well-respected member of the community. And he's always constantly asking people, hey, who wants to play around? Who wants to play around? And when we jump in, let's do a beta course. Let's look at some beta courses.
He always looks at beta courses, probably more than anybody in the community looking at beta courses.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we know, and if you're a designer, you're on Discord a lot, you probably already know who this is going to be, right? Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Right?
Congratulations, my
Congratulations,
friend.
Pac-Man, on building some great courses and just being there, helping everybody out, answering lots of questions, and keeping us honest and playing. And I hope your is his launch monitor fixed yet? Because that's like a shame.
I was hoping in the next, hopefully soon. So I don't know. I haven't seen it back online yet, but I'm hoping it gets fixed soon because we need to get you in some rounds, bud.
Yep, you absolutely deserve that award. Congratulations.
Congrats, Pac-Man.
And now the next award is not new, right? So the most hated designer, who's like, someone we just absolutely don't
despise.
Want. Yeah.
Don't want him around. Don't like the guy.
Yep. So no surprise there. Again, it's the great Mangini. Yeah. F you.
We're kidding. We're kidding. Of course we're kidding.
No, we're half kidding, right? No, I'm just.
We're just kidding. We're half kidding.
We love you. We love you.
Love you, Mangini.
Honestly, we're really happy that you still give us the time of day, even though you're working for the Big Orange, right?
And it's a lot of fun playing with you in the Sim League.
Yes,
so,
it is.
We're glad you're playing with that. Yep.
Thanks for sticking around, buddy. Let's go to the next award, Rookie of the Year, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is.
We looked at a bunch of different designers for this one. We looked across, and we had to go back and start looking at when courses came out, when designers became eligible,
right?
Who qualifies for it? Correct. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So now this guy who won really started at the very, very beginning of the year. Like he really came on last December. Yes. And so he really didn't qualify for rookie. Now, some people say, oh, he's been designing for more than a year. Barely, right?
Barely.
His first course probably came out when we were giving the Rookie of the Year last year. Now, Rookie of the Year last year was Jay Pruitt.
It was Jay Pruitt.
Yep. So Rookie of the Year this year is T-Squared.
T-Squared.
Yeah, congratulations.
And it feels like he's been around for a lot longer than that. And that's why we had this discussion. We actually went back and did a little homework and looked at our slides and looked at SGT and looked at a bunch of stuff. But no, he's come on the scene and hell of a year. T-Squared, really nicely done.
Yeah, thank you for jumping into the community. Thank you for giving us some absolutely beautiful courses, and we hope it continues. Right, looking forward to seeing some great things from you in the future. This is a big one.
Designer. This is the big one. This is the envelope that we just got from Ernst & Young, and
yeah, this is the big one. Designer of the Year. So let's see here. The winner is.
Now, before you say it,
all right.
We looked at not just quality of courses, but we looked at the courses, the quality of the work done, and the overall contribution to the community.
Yep.
This is like a holistic award for Designer of the Year, not just whoever made like a great course.
Right.
Just so everybody understands the full context of the award.
Yeah, exactly.
Now roll your music and the drum roll, Steve.
That's not really good music, Steve. It sounds depressing. And my dog's barking. All right. CE Sim Golf.
CE Sim Golf.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, buddy. Everything from your work you do in Blender, your bunker works, your contribution to the community, the courses you put out, everything you're doing. So congratulations, my friend.
And I do suspect in the next couple of weeks that you're going to even see some more reasons why CE Sim Golf is the Designer of the Year. So we're going to take a little, before we go to Golf Course of the Year.
The biggest award of the year.
Right, the biggest award. We're going to take a little, it's not a commercial break. It's a, we're going to call it a comedy break, a little lighthearted, which is, if we want to go to the post of the year, right? So here we go. All right.
And we went back and scrubbed. And listen, we put a lot of posts there. You guys, not you guys, but the community has given us a lot of material for the last year to work with. And we went back and pulled what we think are some of our favorites, and hopefully you'll find them the same. So
now this next one, the first post of the year, is one that you found, which I still think is freaking great. right? Which was this guy who just could not wait for his lab putter to come in, so decided to make his own.
This is pretty good. I thought this was a great one.
This was just, I mean, so he couldn't wait, created cardboard cutouts to see which one he preferred. I don't know how else to say. Yeah, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I love this guy. Yep. I mean, any post where the guy wants to ban Amache from the entire, like, ban him from the group altogether wins. Like, you got to give him his walk-on music.
Yeah. So whatever you can say, he's, some people might say he's an asshole, but he's our asshole, right?
He's our asshole.
He's our asshole. Right.
And the last one that we had, there were so many good ones. The last of the posts of the year that we had, got to go to Run Pud Run. Hey, I'm not sure if you've made any courses, Run, Judd. I'm not sure if you've made any. It's a lot of work. Dude, I'm Run Pud Run. Best answer ever, dude. I'm Run Pud Run. Like that, like sums it up right. That's probably the best post of the year.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. All good. Really does. Well done. All right. So now on to course of the year. All right. So
video.
We're gonna go through.
Move us out of the way.
Are we gonna be able to see? Are we gonna do that one? Yeah, here we go.
That one works. That's perfect. Yep. Thanks,
so
Steve.
This time we're gonna do nominations. So we're gonna take a look at all the golf courses that we thought we would nominate.
We nominated.
I don't know if we have any like good. Let me see.
We need nomination music.
Here we go. Try this.
We need a little.
There we go. Nominations are. Oh, we didn't. The build out didn't work.
Oh well. There's our nomination.
There's our nominations.
Ash and
Cliffs by Run Pud Run. Central
Park. R. Dyer, Run Pud Run.
Yep.
Gray Walls by T Squared. Norwegian Links Lights, both by Greg McDonald. SGT West Stadium by T Squared. The Ledges by CE Sim Golf. Winged Foot by CE Sim Golf. And Salish Cliffs by I3, I2, IAIV, otherwise known as Brian.
Yeah. Who is the second most hated designer?
Second most hated designer in GS Pro.
Yes.
So those are our nominations. We went back, we looked at so many courses, we looked at our previous episodes, we looked at previous MPOWs, and we kind of, that's the list. It was so hard to come up with this list because there's so many good courses out there.
Now I see what our build out is doing, because now when I hit click, it's the same thing.
No, okay, nice.
Yeah, it didn't do it by text. It did it by, yeah. Okay.
It did it by image. That's okay.
All right. And the winner is Grey Wolf.
No.
Oh wait, no.
No.
Oh wait.
No.
Grey
Wolf.
No. Sorry, not Grey Wolf. It is congratulations to the Ledges by
CE Sim Golf.
Yes.
Just the work, the blender work, the sat shader, the course itself, the hidden gems of hitting out of bounds and getting yelled at by a lady, the little Easter eggs that are hidden all over the course, like every aspect of the course. We couldn't find anything wrong. So Ledges, we are our winner of the year this year. Congratulations.
Yeah. So CE, I know you've got a lot of great things in your future. Some good things that are coming your way. Please continue to do some passion projects for us. Right.
Yeah.
Don't lose those. Right. So do some stuff on the side that's fun for you. All right. So congratulations again on
the big of the night. So great job, everybody.
Yep. All right. So then we like to end every week. That's the end of the award show. So let's end this week with our, this segment.
And here are your posts of the week.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Well, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
All right, so post of the week. So not the year-end posts. This is just post of the week, not the
Post
year.
of the week for this week.
Of the week. All right. So what did you put yours after mine?
I put mine after yours. Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's get into hey, Steve, post of the week music, please.
It's the music.
All right.
That's
so
not
first one
that's
is
different music.
yeah, it's a little bit different.
I like it. Yeah.
I think this is going to be the new regular question.
I agree.
You know, computer. You know, we have what are the best courses to play, and we're going to get the TGL holes. Our course is going to be LMGS Pro. We're going to get this constantly. I think
We're gonna get this
every
constantly
week
nonstop.
after the show, after TGL airs tomorrow night. We're going to get this again. How much you want to bet? Right?
Is TGL is that tomorrow night? When's the next airing? Of
Tuesday night, right? It's Tuesday night.
Is every Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow night. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get. I'd be curious to see on Tuesday night if they're going to run the same courses that they ran last Tuesday,
Interesting. Yeah, I
or
didn't
if it's
think
a
about
new
that.
set of courses. So
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see.
And we
that.
haven't really talked about that on the show yet. We'll save it for the next show or when we
We'll
sell
say,
it.
yeah, you know what? We'll watch it on Tuesday. We'll do our homework, we'll watch it, and then we'll talk about the first
Yep.
2 episodes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Next one.
Pac-Man.
Oh my gosh. So this one someone wrote to Pac-Man after they signed up for his Patreon. All right. So this person subscribed to his Patreon. Wait a minute. So you're
Wait a
saying
minute, I
I
got a
need a
GS
GS
Pro?
Pro membership to be able to access these courses? This guy got scammed by Pac-Man. I'm telling you right now.
Oops. Damn Pac-Man.
Oops. Yeah. That's a good one. That was a really good one.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
Then I think he had someone else come back and have another similar thing. So
Yo,
I'm gonna
Pac-Man just won an award,
yes.
and he's out there scamming people. So
Yes,
next year
exactly.
he's going to get the scamming award.
Right. This is a good one. This guy fixed the TGL graphics.
I love this one. I saw this one. I thought this was great. I loved it. I mean, I would put a different course up personally on the screen, but that's okay.
yeah. Right. But still, good idea. I like it.
Yep.
All right. So Mashy, I want you to do this right
I gotta
now.
do this real time, or we're doing it. Okay, hold on. I'm bringing this up.
Actually, this might be too late now because I think they blurred it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't put the image on here. Yeah, I think actually I should have removed this because I think they blurred the image out now. And I don't want to talk about it on the show either. It's almost too much. But if you see it, maybe it's not blurred out for you. Just, are you there? Did you go?
I'm trying.
Everybody else, you can try to go here. Maybe by the time the show gets
4, 2,
aired,
6,
it's blurred out even more.
Am I looking at satellite imagery?
No, go to Street View.
Go to Street View. Hold on. Okay, I see. Oh no, it's a different address.
So
Maybe I typed it in wrong.
1132 Murphy Ridge Road, Strunk.
No, that's right.
Now, Strunk, Kentucky should just tell you a lot what's going on.
Strunk, Kentucky. I'm seeing 1132 Strunk, Kentucky. I'm seeing a little bitty house.
Okay, now do you pan around and you see a Nissan sitting in the driveway?
Yeah, there's a blue Nissan.
Okay,
Like a
yeah, you
Nissan
have to go
pickup
to
and a
the
blue
other
car.
side of it, the far. So hit the arrows and go up the road a little bit.
Yep, I'm walking up the road. Yeah.
Okay, now you have to. Once you're on the other side, you have to turn back and look at the.
Oh, they blurred it out. Yeah,
They
it's
did
blurred.
blur it out?
Whatever's on the car is blurred.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Who was it?
I guess I could say
Or you
it
can't
was
say.
a naked dude with a sock over his humma humma.
That's so good. That's so good.
Not only was it a sock, but it was a sock that went down well below his knees.
So it was a long sock. So
Yes.
I mean, yeah, okay, well, good
Yeah,
for
it was
him.
very impressive. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, good for him. Attaboy.
Yes. So, all right. Let's go. Okay. First time posting here. He's looked all over and he can't understand why
I
he
saw.
can't see all the courses that are available to play. Well,
See, I read this one and I chalked it up to duh, but okay, got it.
every
I get
course
it.
is saying download.
What? I don't see them all. I got to download. What?
Yeah. Apparently, this guy
I've
didn't understand that you
uninstalled
actually
GS
have
Pro.
to download the courses. So he thought when you install GS Pro, they're all going to be in there. Yeah.
And I uninstalled and reinstalled it a few times. They still say download.
He's got a good internet connection.
And I'm running on a new machine and everything. I'm good to go. This software sucks.
I never thought to just click on download.
Download.
Yep.
I don't understand. Is there a download all button?
No.
There used to be.
I want to know what this guy's original projector was.
I
If
agree.
he's going to
If he's
upgrade to a
short, bro.
$350.
Hey, I'm all for budgets, trust me. But like, if
I
you're
thought
up for it,
$350 was about as low as you go.
I'm telling you,
He's searching for a better projector for $350.
I will tell you, I found a small projector that I use on my ceiling to put my OBS display on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, so I can project my swing data on the floor, so I can be cool when friends come over. I did find that on Amazon for $69. I don't think I would use it to project my DS.
Yes. I've thought about doing that too, but I just feel like I don't know if I feel like that's just distracting.
Well, it's also a whole nother setup. You gotta get the browser going. You gotta put it on a different window. You gotta blah blah. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so I've set it up and I've never used it. And then two, I don't have any friends come over and play. My friend is on the phone on the show with me here.
I feel like it's like 100% cool factor and 10% practicality.
Correct.
Right?
So I just need to take it all down because I've never. I set
I
it
can
up.
do
I
it.
was like,
I did it. I can do it. It's cool. All right. Never use it again.
take it down.
Right?
Yep. Never use it again. 100%.
I saw this one today. The wife is having some girls over to play some golf. Anyone have a recommendation on an easy short course to download? The comment here is gold.
And here are your hosts of the week.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Well, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
Get a bonus.
Yeah, we got a bonus introduction again here. Yeah, so the
I've got a couple. Oh, there you are. Yeah.
so the comment here was just brilliant.
Yes. it's
Steve
so good.
Steve slipped on the finger there. That's why we had the
That's
intro
okay.
again. All right, so we'll go to we're gonna go to Mashies here.
I got a couple. I just have a handful. Like three. Two
All
or
right.
three. All right, ready? First one. You think there's going to be a takedown notice of this tournament in Mexico? It's a legit tournament in Mexico that
But
you can
because
sign
they
up
use the
for.
Augusta logo.
Everything is about Augusta. The font, the color, everything about it. They just took from Augusta and turned it into their own tournament, and it's publicized all over Facebook to go play there.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. But it's in Mexico, so maybe the law
Mexico.
doesn't-
Yeah.
the long arm of the law doesn't reach that far down.
Yeah, the gangs down there are not going to take they're going to laugh at your takedown notice. Yeah.
All right, one more. I think one or two more. Oh, I saw. Hey, folks. Got a glitch here.
Oh my gosh, he had 129. He just trumped my 17.
He hit a cart path and it added 129 strokes to his score.
How does that happen?
don't know.
How does that happen?
But look at his score. He was in for 166.
Wow. That is impressive.
That's impressive. Like, you know, he's got a pretty decent grind. He got a couple bogeys. He's got a double in there. He's got 129.
129. He should get a plaque.
He should get a flag for that one. So I don't know if I go. I think that was it. I think I only had those two. Is there one more after it? I don't remember.
No,
that was it. That's
Yeah,
it.
That's it.
That's it. Yep. Those were my two.
All right. So that brings us to.
Oh, we have a tease. Before we go right,
Oh,
we've got a
we do?
tease.
We have a tease. What's the
Yeah,
tease?
we got a tease.
All right, hold on.
We have something coming. We have something coming that we are not going to talk about, except to say we have something coming.
Oh, we do.
So stay tuned in the next few weeks because we have something coming.
Yeah, we're not sure. Yes, we do.
We do. We're just teasing that. We won't tell what it is, but there is something coming. So stay tuned.
It's very
Remember?
exciting. It's very. We
I
have
know.
new microphones coming.
We have new microphones. They'll be here tomorrow.
No,
between
that's
4 and
actually
7
this is probably one of the bigger things we've ever announced.
It is. It is.
For sure.
So next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, and we won't tell what it is, but you'll see it coming down the pike, and we're excited.
Yep.
Yep.
So try this again.
So
All right.
try it again.
All right. Everybody have a great week, and
Congrats on your awards. Congrats on
everybody
our
on the awards
wonderful
winners.
2024 in the GS Pro world. You guys are amazing, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. See See you, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.